Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel, and for today we're gonna be restarting some of our succulents in our rooftop. So for example, I have here our Nanahukumini. As you can see, it has a lot of offsets already, pero hindi ganon kaganda yung parang growth nung kanya mga rosets. It's becoming smaller every time I check on it, and I know that something is actually wrong with this succulent sa ngayon. And so later nga I will be showing to you on how I could possibly restart it. So aside from this succulent, we also have this Graptivaria Bashful. As far as I can remember, napakaliit lang ito before, napadami natin siya, napalaki natin siya, and still it's continuously growing. Ayan, so we have new leaves sa pinakagitna, but even if we have new growth, overall, we cannot really deny na hindi ganun ka-healthy looking itong succulent natin na ito. And of course, one of the reason is because of those bite marks na scar from our previous pest infestation nga dito. And if you are thinking na nakatanim itong ating Graptivaria Bashful dito sa ating potting mix, you are actually wrong, kasi itong Graptivaria na to is literally pinatong ko lang siya dito during those times na na-uproot siya. So since na busy nga tayo in the previous months, we didn't even have time to kumbaga repot it. So today nga we will be restarting that one. So we also have this Marpin na literally hindi pa rin siya naitatanim until now. And of course, we have this barbecue succulent na ayan na siya. Hindi ko na alam, or I don't know how to describe this one, but it's like it's trailing, pero ayan, kalbo siya, wala siya masyadong leaves. So overall, hindi rin siya ganun kagandang tignan. Ang gagawin natin ngayon is very simple lang. It's like propagating our succulents by cutting them one by one. So for example here, kailangan lang nating tanggalin lahat ng dried leaves after cutting it. And ayun no, habang tinatanggal natin yung dried leaves, nakikita na natin yung mga offsets agad na tumutubo nga dito sa stem nitong ating Nanahukumini. Napansin ko pala na itong succulent na ito is very easy to propagate, or even if you don't actually propagate it manually, it will just simply propagate on its own. So kumbaga itong cutting na kinuha natin, may sarili na siyang offset agad-agad. And I think we have about 5 or more than 5 na rosettes or offsets na tumutubo sa kanya as of now. And hopefully mabuhay silang lahat. And of course, we will just continuously cut and save as many healthy rosettes that we can, kasi yung remaining will be literally be thrown away. So hindi naman ako yung basta-basta nagtatapon lang. I will throw my succulents agad-agad if and only if may reason talaga, or kumbaga hindi na natin siya maisi-save. Pero ito kasi napakadami niya pang healthy na rosettes, kaya I'm trying to save what we can save. And look at this one. Just now, I discovered na may problem pala yung pinaka main stem nitong ating succulent na ito, and that actually would explain kung bakit bigla siyang tumamlay or hindi na ganun kaganda yung kanyang growth, kasi nga may problema na pala yung kanyang pinaka main stem. And so it's something na we cannot really see, not unless we will be cutting it like what we did today. But anyway, after removing nga yung mga healthy rosettes, we will be throwing yung iba. And of course, immediately I will be planting it directly dito sa ating potting mix. So alam nyo na ito, it's just Alnos compost and pumice stones. And of course, no more air drying needed. Ayan, so kung matagal na kayo sa ating YouTube channel, for sure na memorize nyo na itong ginagawa ko. So it's really something na kumbaga naging routine ko na, kasi as you know, wala talaga akong time na mag air dry pa. Then after air drying, dun ko pa lang sila itatanim. So I think it's really a waste of time sa part ko, kaya after cutting, diretso agad na tanim. So ang pinaka-importante lang naman dyan is yung potting mix na gagamitin natin is slightly moist lang or dry na dry. So, just like that, na restart na natin agad-agad itong ating Nana Hukumini. So, it's gonna be the same process again for the other succulents. Ang akala ko, I can actually save a lot of rosettes nitong ating Graptoveria Bashful, but then, ayan, so makikita ninyo talagang ano pala yung stem niya, as in, it's dead. Yung leaves niya is very dry na parang naging kahoy na nga siya sa pinakaloob, even if na parang okay pa siya sa harapan. So, here's a comparison nung parang medyo healthy na stem as compared to the other one na sobrang dry na or talagang patay na siya. So, I think we will be throwing away a lot of this Graptoveria Bashful rosettes here, and ayan, so wag kayong manghinayang kasi we really cannot save them anymore. And next naman is itong ating barbecue na succulent. So, before planting it, kailangan ninyong tanggalin yung about 3 or 4 leaves niya sa pinakababa kasi doon tutubo yung roots or bagong roots ng ating succulent. Ayan, so let's try to remove again. Parang ganyan lang siya. And then right after, pwede na natin siyang itanim directly dito nga sa ating potting mix. After planting, ganito na yung kanyang itsura, and it looks better, 'di ba, as compared doon sa pot na pinakita ko sa inyo kanina kung saan siya nanggaling. So, I was able to do it with our Marpin, with our Nanahoku Mini, and of course, yung ating Bashful and yung ating barbecue nga na succulent. So, it's really something na I always do if I really wanted to restart yung ating mga succulents. And when I say restart, it means na dapat bago yung ating potting mix, and syempre puro cuttings lang yung kinukuha ko as what you can see sa ngayon. So that's how I usually restart yung ating mga succulents, and as of now, you will see na very neat silang tignan, and in just a matter of weeks or months, they will start to root and eventually grow all over again. So that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You may also visit our Facebook page, A Desert Succulent PH.